Welcome back, everybody. Joining us this morning, Krista McDermid with Central Texas Tortoise Rescue. She has brought along a very special guest. This is Rosie, and she is a baby tortoise, right, Krista?
She's just a few years old, and this species, she will approximately double in size by the time she's full grown.
Okay, we call her baby because she's not very big like the last one you brought.
Exactly, the last one I brought took up the entire table.
So we call her baby because she's not fully grown. So how old is she? A few years?
A few years old. Rosie's about 4 years old.
Okay.
And she's a red-footed tortoise, so she's a tropical species.
How big will Rosie get?
She'll get to be between 12 and 14 inches, so just about double what she is right now.
So not the large one like you brought in last time.
Exactly. We'll be able to still pick her up when she's full grown.
Because how large can they actually get, Krista?
A lot of the species that we get can get up to 150 pounds.
Wow.
So a little hard to lift by myself.
And they can live several dozens of years,
Oh,
right?
Absolutely. Some species can live up to 150, close to 200 years. So we really encourage people, if they're getting this type of animal as a companion animal, to put them in their estate plans.
And that's what a lot of people don't know, that they can live so long. They can outlive their owners.
Absolutely, and they do often. And
that's what people do. Now, how do you take care of a tortoise?
So really what we encourage people to do is whatever species they're going to get, we really want them to research that species and how they live in the wild, because the very, very best way to have them thrive in captivity is if you can mimic their natural environment. So for example, this is a tropical species, so you want an enclosure that's going to be heavily planted and have sprinklers in there so they can maintain some high humidity, and research their natural diet so that you can provide them with the kinds of things that they would be eating if they were still in the wild.
So what is the best type of tortoise for Central Texas, for Austin?
Ooh, that's a trick question. You know, Texas actually has one species of native tortoise. It doesn't extend quite this far north, but that's called a Texas tortoise, and they're really found in more arid environments. So they're in like South Texas scrub, a lot of thorny plants, a lot of cactus, things like that. But species that really thrive here and do really well are box turtles, which will hibernate during our winters. And there's, you know, you can get all kinds of different tropical species or exotic species. You can get the sulcata, the African spur thigh. Those are the ones that get really big, like I brought in last time. And those are more of an arid species, which do not hibernate. So they require a heated enclosure over the winter. So they do have exactly. They do have a little bit more care requirements in that way. Okay. And a lot of pet stores will sell like Russian tortoises that stay very small and do hibernate. They're really tough, they're really hardy. So all those types of species do pretty well in Central Texas as long as you know how to provide for them.
Okay, well, Krista, thank you so much. We've run out of time again, but if you're interested in Rosie or other tortoises, you can always visit TexasTortoiseRescue.com to apply and set up an appointment. And of course, we have a link on KVUE.com. Don't forget, you can always check out other pets looking for a good home. Just log on to the pet section of KVUE.com.